All right, what's going on, everybody? So, on this episode of metalstorm Update 2.0 test server, we're going to be looking at the F-14 Tomcat, um, as well as the MiG-29 Fulcrum. So, we'll start off with the Tomcat and look at the abilities that or the upgrades that I've chosen in mods. So, for the mods, faster flares as well as improved targeting. Especially the improved targeting mainly is because the fact that it's whenever you first start off, it's an interceptor role. To me, that's what would be more beneficial for it. Passive death from above, as well as the multi-lock function of it. The cooldown on that one is 12 seconds. The only thing is that you got to have the loadout to be able to utilize it. So it's kind of funny how that special works, but it is what it is. It is a swing sweep, and then your cruising altitude between 6,562 and 13,123. Um, your speed is increased in swept back position with the wings. So when the wings are back, you're faster, of course, as opposed to when they're up front like they are right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the upgrades. If you've seen my videos, I don't go into extreme detail. I just showcase what I have set up on my test server. Take everything with a grain of salt. Everything's subject to change. Um, you can definitely go to the Play Metal Storm website and take a look at the tool that they have there. There's a little tab up front on the top that says upgrades, and you can choose your jet, and then you can play with your upgrades on here, and it'll show you the upgrades and stuff like that on each one and the overall effects that it has on the jet that you're looking at. So I highly suggest everybody to go to that and take a look. Um, Once again, any kind of information that you get, double check and triple check it to see how accurate it really is from the information that's being given. I know that there's some misinformation that may have been going around. So just double check everything, make sure everything that you see is correct, whether it's me mistakenly giving you some misinformation. That's not my intent. I am trying to be as open and honest with everything as possible. That's why I show everything on here. And I only get my information from the test server Discord. Um, and I try not to, anything from any other content creator that's posting on that Discord. There's only very few that I actually will honestly believe and trust in. Um, but if there's something on there that I'm not sure of, I'm not going to relay that information. But just so that we all know, I'm just letting everybody know that take everything with a grain of salt, do your own research and double check everything. And all right, so let's go ahead and set this up. Team deathmatch. See, we did Snowbound last time. We'll go Crimson Canyon Sunrise. Yeah, we'll do Sunrise this time. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the battle and see how this thing reacts. And if you've seen my last video, I did the ADV, which I think is I'm looking forward to seeing if they change anything with that one or not, but we'll see what happens because that thing was a monster in my opinion. All right, so we'll be going up against the Su-33, F5, F111, F4, Su-25. Our side, F-14, M3, ADV, Su-34, and Su-30. So let's peel these wings back. ADV is probably, not ADV, but the 111 is probably already elevated. It is not, but I am being locked on. Okay, so out of those 4 missiles, I missed all 4. So let's see, there's this one right here. Being chased, that's fine. Oh, Oh, yeah. Okay, so the missile lock for the, I think it was the infrared, is pretty good. What is my hit points? I forgot to look at my hit points. 241. Okay. Because I felt like, I mean, I don't, maybe I wasn't. I'm not going to do the fire all thing again, like multiple missiles. Wow, he's able to hit me with one missile and destroy me. Holy crap. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe I was full hit points. I did not mean to lock on him. Alright, so switch to infrared. We're going to treat this a little bit more like a dogfighter right now. Okay. Took a little time for the cannons to do this job. Kind of fall back and get a resupply. We don't have to. Okay, what about the fuel regen? Alright, so we're back up on top. Okay. Double kill. Oh crap. I'm popping flares for no reason. Okay, I definitely know that I sacrificed something for... I sacrificed hit points for, I think, the faster reload or faster aim. And yeah, 111. Yep. Seems to be the only one that can actually take me out right now is the 111 with one missile shot. One freaking shot. That's crazy. And I'm not going to waste my missile doing that one. Might be smart if I pull my wings back. Go. Okay, flares are for decoration today. In the last video, the flares were working as intended. Not in this one. Okay, I definitely find it very interesting that the ADV was still able to was one-shotting me. Crazy. I kind of wish that they would show like if you click on the plane, then you're able to see like how the bot would be set up. So that way it'll give you a more of an idea of what you're looking at. Like give you like, okay, I like that. I like being able to one shot freaking other interceptors. All right, but let's go to the next one and take a look at this one, the MiG-29 Fulcrum. All right, so let me see. I don't know if I have a setup for this one. I should have checked before. And it doesn't look like I have anything set up for it at this time. All right, so we're going to wing it. We are going to wing it. All right, so I do have Daredevil turning, disruptive flares. Then, of course, the passive is the Ghost Protocol. You're shot by, was it radar missile? Oh, yeah, by missile. You kind of go invisible a little bit. All right, so let's take a look. Like I said, we're just going to wing it. I think I've done this before in a video before. And go that way. I don't want to use hit points. 16. Kind of want to keep the hit points with minimal alteration. Okay, so we'll keep it like this. We'll do this one. Let me take a screenshot of that so that way I can keep it for my records. Perfect. Next one, engines. Let's take a look. Afterburner fuel or speed. I think with this one, I think I'm going to go with speed on this one. Doing that fuel regeneration is fine. Afterburner fuel. Okay. And in some of these, like somebody had pointed out before, some of these negatives that you have on these, you can counteract them with the mods, or yeah, with the mods, if you choose to. So that way you can take that little hit, that little sacrifice on speed or agility, but make it up with the mods if you choose to. Go that one. Oh, let me go back to this one. Screenshot that one. All right. I don't know why, but for some reason, usually this one always starts with the bottom. It seems to always be the more enticing option. Like the flare cooldown is what I'm looking at mainly on this one. Just because, I mean, I want to be able to use my flares sooner rather than later. And I know faster flares can help with that, but because I'm running disruptive flares on it, I'm not going to want to take too big of a hit. Okay, so this one I'll take it. See, so just because I moved this one down, it altered the way I wanted this one. Let's see, radar arc. That's why it's always a good idea to play with some of these settings. I think I'm going to keep it like this. This is where the aim assist comes into play. So you do more damage, but your aim assist goes down to minus 20%. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll do the same thing with all of these. So yeah. So you definitely need to pay attention to that. Cooldown rate, spread. We'll do that with the idle range. That looks pretty good. Ooh. Okay, so that's non-armor piercing, and this is armor piercing. Ooh. But that's also aim assist minus 60, but you do 182.3% damage more. 140. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like that one. Even with the minus 60% of the with the aim assist, I'm perfectly fine with that for now. For now. I mean, it may change later on. Okay, I like having the quicker lock time. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like this one because the damage is more, lock time is less. Speed is the same. So yeah, okay. Come on. Acceleration, lock time 109. So the damage is higher on their own, but the lock time is a little bit slower. Lock time, yeah, I think I'll keep it. Damage at 85. So that's 109, but lock time is a little slower. Acceleration is a little slower. I think I'll do it like that for right now. $85. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this because I want to try to maximize the damage of the missile, and this looks like a good one. So we'll do that one, and then the infrareds. Let's take a look at these. Okay, so that has more range, more damage. Or no, I'm sorry, less range, but more damage. Blast radius is more, which I'm not too worried about blast radius. Lock time is quicker on the bottom than it is on top, but for now we'll keep it like that. We'll see what happens when we play with these other ones. Okay. 24. 105. I'm gonna do that one. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. We'll do this one. Screenshot that one for my records. All right, so yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. So if at any time, if you wanted to go back to it, just pause the video. That way you can take a closer look and see what the loadout is. And this is what we got. So the hit point's 216. So I understand that it's all right. And once again, just pause the video if I'm going too quick and see if this is something that you would be interested in. I don't like that turn rate now that I'm looking at it. Oh, but this is for the missile. I'm tripping. I'm thinking it was for the aircraft. It's for the missile. All right, that's perfectly fine. Speed 2683. Shield velocity is 25. Infinite ammo. Low armor piercing. Velocity for this one 3,489. All right, so we'll take a look at this one and see how this one plays. Crimson Canyon Sunrise. This is actually one that I'm very interested in seeing how the upgrades on it affects it and stuff like that. Let's see, 106, the nuke, M2K, Su-30, F-14, Su-33. So we got a Su-35, F-1, MiG-29, and a Su-30. All right. Okay. Okay, and it has the fuel regeneration ability. Ghost protocol 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, okay. Another F-14 is above me somewhere. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be nice to fly. Oh yeah. Trying to avoid one of them that's behind me. Oh, wow. Yep. That was one of the downsides to it. But the M2K with the GIAT 330. M2K with the GIAT. It's the cannons on the M2K is freaking ridiculous. So that's another jet that I'm interested in seeing how it's going to be with the abilities. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again. If I can get my revenge kill, beautiful. Come on now. Got him. There we go. We got too many of these enemies over here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, these cannons are really good on this thing. Okay, is that the Delta Dart? Yep. Okay, okay, okay. Agility's pretty good on it. Okay, I don't quite know how I got that missile evader, but I'll take that. Oh, how did I not kill him? Oh, oh, I don't have any flares left. Yeah, I definitely need to get a resupply. 14, where you at? Yep. Okay. Flanker came back. Wanted to clap my cheeks. All right, let's see. 14. Holy moly. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I like how this one fly. I like the agility, the guns on it. The missiles are decent. Yeah, this one's nice. Even with the how lightly armored it is right now, I like it. I like it a lot. This is definitely going to be one that I'm going to want to get up to 20 sooner rather than later. All right. But yeah, so that's the MiG-29 Fulcrum as well as what was the other one? Oh my goodness, I already forgot. Yep, the F-14 Tomcat. So let me know in the comments below what y'all think about them. I personally like the Fulcrum more than the Tomcat. I think because it's more my play style. But what do y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Help me get my channel to 500. It'll be greatly appreciated. And until next time, peace.